Each elephant will drink over 100 liters of water every day.
Huh?
How these giants got to Indonesia's islands baffled science for years. The answer is surprising, but simple. They walked. Geological evidence shows Sumatra used to be connected to the main Asian continent. In fact, most of Indonesia was a single landmass.
Is that a whole pool?
So, millions of years ago, the ancestors of these elephants gradually migrated here from Africa via Asia.
I think it's weird.
But around
it's weird. The hair that they have left on their head, it's like they're like balding. It's like a fake mammoth. Isn't it just kind of, it's just kind of, it looks like the head of a gorilla.
Via Asia. But around 7,000 years
It's like
ago,
coconut moss, yeah.
a dramatic rise in sea levels turned Indonesia into a nation of islands. Imprisoning these huge animals on their new island home. But despite being the biggest animal on Sumatra, this giant elephant needs to tread carefully.
xQcL.
What if they have a chip on
Lurking
their nail?
in the elephant's territory is the biggest venomous snake on Earth.
How do they help it?
A single bite from this king cobra is enough to kill a fully grown Asian elephant.
Huh?
It has two short, fixed fangs in the front of its mouth, which channel venom into its victims like a hypodermic needle.
3v2 Weird Channel.
That's a little dank.
Most of the elephant's hide is too thick for this king cobra's fangs to pierce properly.
So what would they do then?
But the elephant's sensitive trunk is much more vulnerable to a defensive bite if the snake senses danger. But to avoid being stepped on, the king cobra also uses its unique hiss with a much lower frequency than other snakes.
So why doesn't the elephant just not raise its trunk? On its head.
And
Like
it's
that.
enough to teach this elephant to keep his trunk to himself. It may be capable of killing an elephant, but the king cobra's Greek name translates as snake eater. And for good reason. By tasting the air, she's detected another snake. It's over 20 meters away, from the other side of a stream.
That buffaloes runs faster than you run from finishing single-player games.
Using stealth,
Shut
she
up.
now has it in her sights. It paralyzes its victim, then swallows it whole. Once digested, this single kill means the king cobra won't need to eat again for several months.
Wait, what?
26 Pagchon.
150 kilometers from the nearest land,
Months?
on the remote Indonesian island of Bawean, the moon brings out Indonesia's biggest and deadliest predator.
It probably sits all the way at the back of the stomach, whatever, right? And the small acids in its stomach will disintegrate it, and they'll get nutrients like over time, like a buff.
Growing up to 10 meters. This reticulated python is the longest snake on Earth.
That seems pretty broken.
Its huge body is as wide as a human's.
Then why can the humans eat something that is the exact shape of your stomach? It goes inside like a pouch full of nutrients, concentrated nutrients, packed up. And the bottom has a little dispenser in right? And it knows and it automatically gives you nutrients every whatever amount of time.
And it's
Never have to
capable of
eat.
catching and swallowing a crocodile. Whole. But this snake hasn't eaten for almost a year.
That sounds
And
pretty
now
five-headed.
needs a big kill to sustain it for the next 12 months.
What?
First, he must catch it.
Yeah, but isn't it bored though? Like, hey, what are you doing
Moving
today?
almost silently,
Digesting this fucking deer I ate last
he
year.
stalks these hog deer grazing at the edge of the jungle. At this time of night, the deer must remain vigilant. They know from experience that the forest is alive with predators. But using his amazing camouflage, this huge snake is now almost within striking distance. Timing is now everything.
They heard it.
Once it's locked in its jaws, the deer doesn't stand a chance.
Doing my part to move up to
The
number
snake's
one.
coils tighten,
Oh, thanks, son.
stopping the blood flow to the deer's organs, suffocating the 30-kilogram prey in minutes.
That is just
But it will take hours
weird.
to swallow. And for such a large kill, the snake must force its windpipe out of its mouth to avoid suffocation.
That's absolutely putrid.
Once the snake has finally finished swallowing its prey, its body performs a unique evolutionary trick, going into digestive overdrive. Its heart and liver grow by 40%,
I've seen a lot of weird content, but this technique is something
dissolving
else.
the entire animal in just a week. Surprisingly, these enormous
Here's
creatures are
some more
also
money to get
excellent
number one
swimmers,
smile.
capable of covering many kilometers at sea. Perhaps explaining how they've become one of the biggest predators on many of Indonesia's islands.
Okay. What if it swallows something so big it can barely move? It's just not. It's just sitting there. Wouldn't another snake come along and be like, "Hey man, hey, nice meal, bro." Boom. Then the snake eats a snake, and then they get a double-decker meal, and the other one is completely it can't move for shit. It's like, dude, this meal is bussin'. It's
Monk
other snake comes
pause.
along,
Is
done.
that
Guy comes along. Guys, what's going on here, man? This like is he can barely breathe, motherfucker. Boom. Done, dude. Now this is just crazy fucking layered sandwich, dude.